And welcome back to Talk to Me with the coach, Mike Mayden, as I'm down on the field visiting with Brent Lillibride for the Chicago White Sox. Well, Brent, how does it feel to be in the big leagues?
Hey, it's always good to break camp, being here, being part of the beginning of the season, so they don't forget about me down in the minor leagues, But it's good. I mean, we start off, winning the first one, try to win a series today, but it's been good. I'm just waiting for my chance to play, show everyone I can show me on the field instead of sitting on the bench.
And I show reach a young audience. And, I used to coach college ball, and I scouted for 5 major league teams. And I know it's every kid's dream to make it to the big leagues. So when you walked out on this field knowing that you broke camp as a major leaguer, how did you feel?
Peace, a little bit of peace. As much as peace is fleeting in this game. Like breaking camp and being here, opening day was just, it was a huge part of my career, and it felt great, and I enjoyed it. I soaked it all in. It was a beautiful day, and it's been fun. Now I get my chance, when I get my chance to play and stuff like that, that'll be the next goal, and then the All-Star game and Hall of Fame and all that stuff. That all comes as it goes. But
you think it big, huh?
You got to set your goals high. I've always set my goals high. I've always achieved them. That's why I'm here. You trust in your goals and just getting the chance. Just being here, that's a big thing.
And how was that road for you getting to major leagues, from high school to college, being drafted? What was that road like?
It was tough, but at the same time, I just worked really hard when I had to, and then the game just came. It was just, you put the time in, in the batting cages and on the field before the game and all that stuff, and the game itself just came a lot easier, and you didn't put so much pressure on yourself. I had a lot of success, especially early in the minor leagues, that really put me on the map, and I was able to carry my career and get me to where I'm at. Now I have to perform here in the big leagues. There's no more prospect on my name. So, but it was good. I mean, I couldn't imagine it had been any faster, more fun, and a lot of learning experience. Learning really quick about how to play this game, because college ball is definitely different than the Major League Baseball and the professional sports. So it was a great road, and I'm just glad it's been. As my wife said, we expected maybe 4, 5, 6 years before I had a chance, and here I am after 4. I mean, you can't complain.
And what's your primary position?
I feel like I'm a shortstop. I feel like that's where I feel most comfortable at. But obviously I've shown, especially here in spring training and all that stuff, that I can play second base and center field. I mean, basically anywhere. And like I said, as long as I'm in the lineup, that's all I want. I want to be able to hit, and I'll play defense wherever it's going to be. And hope you never know when you see me behind with the catcher's mask on, heaven forbid. But all seriousness, just enjoying having a chance to play, making Ozzy's job easier to know that they have a guy like me on the bench that can play lots of positions.
So when you got invited to spring training, did you have any idea that you would be on the big league roster?
I had a good idea. They were pretty straightforward when I got traded. That they said that we thought you as a utility guy, like super utility, being able to play lots of positions, and with a chance to fight for second base, a starting spot. And that's all I wanted. I wanted a chance to be on the team, a real legitimate chance, and they gave it to me. And I put a lot of pressure on myself, and I didn't expect it was going to be a given. Played really hard, had a good spring, and I made the team, and I'm serving my role right now, and a chance to get us to the playoffs again and win a bunch of ball games.
So when you broke camp and you got the word that you were going to be breaking with the team, what went through your mind?
One was just thank you. Thank you that I can start here and just be here and show everyone I belong. Like I said, there's definitely a little bit of peace. Me and my wife just high-fived each other and said thanks for sticking with me and all that. But it was good. I mean, you feel good. I felt good. I just enjoyed it with a smile on my face the last 3 or 4 days. Just being here, just being a part of it at the beginning of the year, which I've never got to experience before. And it's been fun, and hopefully, like I said, we just win a bunch of series at the beginning to start off hot, and then we'll just see how it goes.
When I was coaching, I would always tell the youngsters that the quickest way to the big leagues at shortstop was quick hands, quick feet. So that's not an offensive position. So when you're out there on defense, is this pressure on you?
The defensive part has always come a lot easier. I mean, I've always been able to hit, but when I'm hitting well, defense is just kind of an afterthought, because it's just part of the game. It's just reactionary. All the work you put in, it's just you just make the plays. I mean, exactly. It doesn't. What I do on the field in games is definitely because of what I do on the off the field in practice and during the off season and stuff. You just work on it. You get stronger. You get faster. You work on your feet. You work on your throws, accuracy, and stuff like that. It's all put in before the game. That's what a lot of people don't see, is we put all our work in before the game so that it makes it look like we know what we're doing during the game. So
So to that young shortstop out there that's watching this show and watching you, what would you say to them?
I say just get out on the field and take some ground balls. Make sure you got somebody that knows what they're talking about, but also just trust that, if you have good, the thing is I always tell the kids that I've been teaching stuff, if you have good hands, you got good hands. God gave you good hands, then you're going to be a good baseball player, good feet. It's not always something you can teach exactly, but if you just, you work your butt off and you're out there and you take your ground balls and you're feeling comfortable, man, and then you show it in the game and stuff, your hard work will pay off.
So this time last year, you were sitting around watching TV and watching the games on the TV and big-name major league players. Now, how does it feel that you can walk out on the field and rub shoulders with them?
It's good, man. I got my taste last year being with Atlanta and stuff, but, being here and being part of the team at day one, I feel like that makes a big difference, and I'm not just a replacement player, so it's good. I'm enjoying it. All the guys here are quality players and a lot of fun.
Okay, I'm going to play a little name game with you. All right. Your major league debut was against what team?
It was New York. His first RBI was a swinging bunt, basically off Josh Smith from the Mets. He ended up trying to turn to a play home to first. It was bases loaded, home to first, and I beat out the play at first base. I got my first RBI, so that was good.
Your first hit?
First hit was against Milwaukee. I tell you the truth, I don't even remember the guy's name. People say, I have it written down so I can keep it, but it was just, I was so crazy when I got my hit. I was too happy to even care who it was.
Did you get the game ball?
I got the game ball. They threw it back into me, so.
Well, I know one you won't forget. Your first home run in the big league.
Oh, yeah, against Thatcher. I remember that one. That was against San Diego. A lot of my family was there. Hit it pretty far in the big park, So it was fun. I tried to hold my smile as long as possible, but at the end I had to break it. So pretend like I hadn't done it before or something, but it was good. It was a great experience. That was a fun night.
All right, and this last question. Being a rookie, what kind of rookie treatment you get on the team? What can you tell?
Oh, man, it's like eggshells all the time. You make sure you don't say the wrong things. You make sure that you're cool and you don't say too much. Wait for them to say something to you, kind of thing. But this team, it's good. It's just such a good atmosphere here. A lot of joking around, but guys work hard. You see them; they all work hard, and so it makes it so we can have fun. So it's been good. It's such a good mix of guys, and like I said, the veteran and the young guys. We're all in it together. That's the big thing, and we're not alone in this. But like I say, I walk around a little bit quieter than I usually would. We'll see in a couple years, and then I'll be talking a little bit more. But from now on, it's kind of just keep my head down a little bit. Don't do anything too on the radar, and just play.
Well, let me give you this one last bit of advice. Having coached for 30 years, after your first year, they won't call you rookies no more.
That's what I heard. Let's get through that year so I have to deal with that.
Coach with Brent.